It's time to begin editing.
Play the music.
Nick!
I shouldn't have forced it.
Hey, good morning. It's good to see you again. This is Neon City Daily.
Oh, he's doing his creepy voice.
This is how I talk.
It's not how you talk.
This is how I talk. This is my
Not how you
voice.
talk.
Anyway,
Hey.
no, that's me saying hey. I'm Jamie,
I'm Nick.
I'm Josh.
I'm still Dave.
and we've got a lot to talk about today. I assume. I swear.
Yeah.
We do, guys. We really do.
Children laughing in the background.
Yeah, there is a water fight happening. So
That's the perfect time to do a podcast.
exactly,
If
as we've put a disclaimer out before, we're family men. We've got children.
Everyone's just going to feel
I know.
like this brings them more into the atmosphere.
It's the
Exactly.
ambiance.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like
The
you're here
ambiance.
sitting with us.
Look, if I've said it once, I'll say it again.
I'm
Children's
sorry.
birthdays parties are the best time to record a podcast.
Well, it's not a birthday.
No, I know.
So, joke's on you.
Not yet.
It's my birthday next in this
What
house.
do you know, Nick?
I don't know where I was going with that.
my
I just
birthday.
sounded
like a threat.
Sound ominous at that point.
It's, as of recording, it's my birthday in, like 7 days?
Woo. Good job.
Already getting Warhammer.
That was your present to yourself,
Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't bought it yet.
haven't you?
No. I've bought Warhammer, but that wasn't for my birthday Warhammer.
Oh, so
It was pre-birthday war.
the
Yeah.
great unclean one and all those nurglings. That was just impulse.
Yeah. That was, I'm depressed in Northwest Hotel.
What are you
Retail
gonna,
therapy.
What are you going to get for your birthday? What are you looking
Nah,
at?
well, so it's only because we know it's like clockwork that we all get money from certain relatives.
Sure.
So, like,
Right.
you know, you can bet on it. Not that I do. You wouldn't bet.
What if you
birthday
did
money.
bet on it? You could double your money.
Or lose it all.
Just don't drop it on GameSpot. It's GameStop stocks
Well,
now. We're a bit late.
A little bit. Well, we probably could still do it, but it'd be like it's a much bigger
it'd
buy.
Be a much bigger, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm going to buy Mario Kart for
Yeah.
me and Eli to play.
Yeah.
But I keep forgetting to look for physical copies because every time I go to the Nintendo store, it's like, oh, that's $80.
Just go to JB.
Yeah, so I need to look for hopefully a cheaper version of Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Because we've been playing Mario Party,
Yeah.
and we played for the first time the actual, like, the
proper
actual
board
game.
game.
The
Right.
board
Mario
game.
Party.
The
yeah.
friendship ending part of it.
Yeah, and the computer, so there were two AI, and they just destroyed us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the child cry?
No.
Okay, not this.
Not from lack of trying on my behalf. Like, you get into it, you're like, Jamie, you know what it's like. You've babysat kids and destroyed their souls playing video games.
Yeah, but when I do it, it's not as a father. It's more of like a role model.
Life is about losing kids.
It's like crush your enemy, children. Don't give them just because
you
they're
can't-
kids doesn't mean you can't just whip them at Marvel vs.
Well, they're
Capcom.
children soldiers, so
Yeah.
think of them as like children
And,
soldiers.
Yeah, they're child soldiers and they're on Xbox Live.
Yeah. Yeah. Keyboard
Kill or be
commandos.
killed. Anyway, so it's good, but every time we replay that game, we literally just skip the board game part, go straight to the mini games,
Yeah, right.
and just play
You
those.
should just get WarioWare or something.
Well, we wanted Mario Kart, and he's regretting when he had the initial option between Mario Party and Mario Kart, not getting
okay,
Mario
right,
Kart.
yeah.
Right.
And I thought Mario Party would be a bit more diverse and, well, enjoyable.
Turns
Can't
out
believe
I can see how amongst 4 adults it might be fun.
I can't believe you thought a video game was going to be
I
enjoyable.
Yeah, you made a mistake
Yeah.
when you thought it.
Yeah.
So you're going to get Mario Kart, and then any birthday money after that is going to be Warhammer.
Warhammer.
What
Plastic.
faction?
Probably more demons.
Man, so you've got...
I was going to keep it a secret from everybody, but I just couldn't.
You couldn't,
couldn't
do it.
resist.
I couldn't
know you
resist.
couldn't.
Yeah.
I am glad that you showed restraint and got the plastic Demon and Nurgle instead of the resin one, which is like $400.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
No, it was between orcs. So this is only my second 40k army.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, 40k.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's only my second 40k. I got my Space Marines, dabbled with the craft worlds, didn't like them, gave them to the kid. And so, yeah, I've been researching, and I'm just like, I want something that clicks with me, but I don't want it to be human as much as I want it to go like Death Watch, and stuff like that. It's just Marines.
Yeah.
So I was going to go Orcs for the longest time, but then I found out that the demons can be played in Sigmar as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah.
why wouldn't you?
Dual purpose, yeah.
Like we've just started Sigmar. I'll build up my Nighthorn army still.
You've got 3 Sigma armies now. And we played one game.
But this will be my proper second 40k army, so it'll be enough points for both.
Yeah, cool.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm not going Death Guard.
Yeah.
I'm literally going Demons.
Just Demons of Nurgle.
Yeah. So that's like, and the fact that they're totally different from your other army is helpful, I think, to keep you interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, I went, Death Guard first, and then I just went for, Knights.
You went from gooey guys to
gooey
machiny
pulse
machines.
stuff to giant stompy mechs.
Gooey guys, yet just as durable.
Yeah, to a point.
Although we haven't played it now with the new ninth edition rule on your
stuff. No,
disgustingly resilient.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're fighting people who have, attack 2 or attack 3 damage, generally the math works out that you're still pretty resistant. And also Mortarion is ridiculous now.
That's what I hear.
He's pretty much like the toughest unit in the game, I think.
Fine.
Would be a pity if someone used everything they have on the table first turn to kill him.
You sound a little bit sour on that, Josh.
Did
I was something
successful.
happen that hurt you?
I was the only. Remember that?
Yeah,
the only time you've been able to table him, I destroyed him as quickly as I could.
The only time
and
I
then
put
lost
him
the
in.
game because I didn't get any objectives.
No, because you spent your entire time trying to kill him.
I'm like a magpie. I see something shiny. I have
really
to shoot
do.
it.
And I totally misjudged his length for his weapons and his spells and everything. So the only thing I could even do to him before he got minced was just turn literally one of your Space Marines into a pile of red dust.
Yep.
And that was it.
But revenge was mine.
Yeah.
It was worth losing the game.
Revenge was mine. I failed.
Yeah, I won the game, so
Yeah.
I took that one.
Anyway, let's think more digital. What have you been playing?
Not much.
Sweet, Nick.
It's really just been Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yep.
For the most part,
nice.
and I don't think really anything else. I haven't even played much of that. Yeah, I've been a busy boy.
You've been painting, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
been painting.
Because you got
Sorry.
lads.
I got lads.
You got lads.
You got chaos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bolstered my my little infantry units.
Oh, with that box you...
Yeah, I got a 16 pack. What an odd number! Like they're
Yeah, Sigmar comes in weird numbers
in groups
too.
of 5 up to 30.
Yeah.
Here's 16 of them.
Yeah.
Maths.
Because I did a little bit of painting this week.
Oh my goodness.
Not much, but I did some. But yeah, other than that, I really just kept playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Nice.
Just really hard, actually.
and you have, you came to us last podcast being like, I lost it all.
Yeah, I did.
And you.
So now I'm trying to get it up. I've actually gotten. I'm not back to the point where I've surpassed where I was in the story yet.
Yeah,
But I sure have done a lot more of just the stuff on the map.
Yeah,
But have they done anything to make sure it doesn't happen again?
Dunno.
done
Oh,
it?
Dunno.
man, I'd be terrified. I wouldn't play it again until...
It's like, well, that's the thing. My only other thing that I've really played other than that was, what was it? The PGA 2K21.
Bit of golf.
Because I was just like, sure, I got that for Christmas. That's my downtime relaxing.
We should play
game.
some Madden again.
We should.
play some
That is on EA Access with the Game Pass now.
Yes,
so
it is, yeah.
it's already there.
Don't think I have Game Pass anymore.
Really.
I just renew it
mean
whenever
you-
I need it. If someone goes, oh, let's play this and it's on Games Pass.
Let's play Sea of Thieves. Bam.
Create a new email address, get 30 days free.
But yeah, no, I just that. That's really it. Cyberpunk 2077. I've realized in it too that I'm terrible at it. Because the way that the game works for me is that if I look at something and its threat level is very high,
You have to
can't
attack.
do it. Literally can't do it. I don't know what it
That's
is.
the point. They're going to be
And-
harder
yeah.
to kill, right?
But I just can't do it. Hard is fine.
It's because you lost your dildo.
Yeah, I'm very unhappy about that. Actually, I need to figure out how to get a new one, a better
Yeah.
one, Mr. Phallostifilus or whatever the hell that thing is
Don't
called.
you know though, right? You do that mission and then
You
you
boink.
meet up with that
You smush.
business lady, and
That's it. You only get to do that once.
There is another one in the game. I have found
is
another
there?
one somewhere as well.
Oh, I bet you have, Dave.
wait,
Turns
so,
out Dave's
I can't
hunting.
dual wield them, unfortunately.
so you lost the first one?
No, it's there. It's just crap now.
Oh, okay. You could probably upgrade it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I need to actually go and look. The problem is I found like a baseball bat that literally does twice the damage.
Yeah.
There are much better
So,
weapons.
Oh,
I kind of like just...
Less funny, but
Less
like it's-
phallic shapes.
I'm not slapping people
well,
around.
baseball.
Yeah, they still are phallic shaped,
Yeah.
but just less obvious. Like,
Yeah.
Did you see that CD Projekt Red? I thought this was fairly predictable, but a safe move. That anyone that wanted a refund when they offered them, they've said now that like, you get to keep the game. Just keep the game.
Yeah?
Get your money back, keep the game. We're going to fix it.
Really?
But sorry for the launch. Here's your money back. But keep the game.
Maybe I should just hit them up to just fucking...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
just to get some money.
Well, you play on the platform that was affected the most.
Yeah, that's- I was
other
gonna,
than probably
like-
PlayStation, but
Well, PlayStation was so bad they had to take it off.
Yeah, PlayStation got it worst.
But
Switch
yeah.
never got it, did it?
No.
No, I was about to say.
Could you imagine?
Keanu Reeves would be 3 pixels.
Can you imagine Keanu Reeves in Animal Crossing?
Never played Animal Crossing.
God,
can you
I
imagine
forgot
the
that.
Sir John Fella stuff?
I can imagine Sir John Fella stuff. I've seen some brutal shit in Animal Crossing.
We used to have a
You don't
segment
know
that I
about.
made
Yeah.
for Animal Crossing updates. They were coming thick and fast for a while
They
there when
were
we
for
first
a while
started.
there.
So I literally put music to it in an intro.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I thought that it was interesting how they managed to get Witcher 3 running on a Switch, though.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, not as pretty, but I mean,
Yeah, yeah. And
shit,
like
it's
obviously
Witcher 3 on a Switch.
Yeah, obviously for the fact that the game is older now, like well, technically it's like a relatively old-ish game.
In computer
lately.
years,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
years. So, I mean, you know.
It's still one of those games where, I mean, that I remember when that first came out, and that was the game where I went, oh, I can't play it on my current
Yeah, I
computer.
remember that.
I tried really hard. I turned everything down. I looked at the ground as much as I could.
No.
Like, but
That's upgrade time, baby.
I didn't have money at that point.
Ah,
And
doesn't
then I went to
Josh will always find a way.
then I made the move
Sell
to
your
Canada,
kids.
so I didn't get to play it until like a year after that.
Really? Witcher 3?
Yeah, because I played it like a little bit, you know, in Tassie.
Yeah.
Moved to interstate, and I had like a laptop, but it wasn't a gaming laptop, so it still didn't run
Do you
it.
remember we all had the same laptop?
Yeah, it was
And
a
a really
piece of
shitty
shit.
overheating
That was a really
HP
bad
laptop.
That was a terrible recommendation.
Back then, HP used to be really good bang for buck. The specs in that
Yeah.
laptop, I maintain, were incredible.
Like I can't remember what was in it, but
Yeah,
for
but-
what it was in for the money,
but
it
the
was.
cooling was non-existent.
The cooling didn't. No, it
I
was
literally
fucking garbage.
I in fact I took another HP laptop to once again overseas, and like when I was buying it, they assured me like, oh, they fixed that. Not really.
No.
And it just always ran awful.
Yeah.
And so then when I moved into Halifax and I got more established, and I'm like, I've got an apartment of my own. I'm getting a computer.
Yeah.
And so I did. And then I finally got to play The Witcher 3. It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Nice.
It is a good game. I spent so much time in that.
Yeah.
So I just actually,
I never
say
even
that.
touched Blood and Wine.
I went through everything.
Blood
in
and
that
Wine
game.
was
Like,
actually
yeah.
my favorite part of The Witcher 3.
It was really
okay.
good.
Really good.
But no, that was because I know I started it and I got maybe 30, 40 hours in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think something else came out
Lost
or
the
whatever, so I
save
just
game.
didn't play it. No, the save game was still there.
Yeah.
That was actually the problem when I tried to go back to it because I went,
Didn't
I'm
know
going
what
to
you're
go back to it. Boom. What the fuck am I doing?
Did the
How
same
does-
thing.
So I actually ended up just starting that again by choice because I was like,
Yeah.
no, I want to feel this from the start.
Yeah, well, I also started again because I
Yeah.
don't remember how to do anything.
Yeah,
And then once I kind of like got my bearings again, I sort of went, oh, yeah, okay, no, I know what I'm doing. And I went back to my old save game.
See, I kind of felt like my new game that I'd started, I'd understood the game more and I'd actually put myself in a better position.
Yeah, okay.
So I just kept going with it.
Yeah, fair enough. I still love that, and I think I bring this up like almost every time I talk about The Witcher.
Yeah.
I love that they took into consideration your old save games, and therefore my Geralt throughout all of The Witcher 3 had just like a shitty tattoo of a half-naked woman on his neck.
Yeah.
Because I never found the person who would remove that for me.
Oh, you
in the second
didn't?
game. I was like, I just never came across a. And so he just had that, and that was cool though because that was my Geralt.
It's your girl.
He got drunk. He got a tattoo. He lives with it.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
His name is Geralt.
Gerald.
Don't do it.
Haven't played it.
Oh, Dave.
As
got it,
most
didn't
games
you?
we
Yeah.
discuss.
You should go play The Witcher, the first one.
No, I haven't played.
I
Yeah.
think I want him
it'll
to
be
keep
horrible.
playing Cyberpunk right now.
Witcher 1's good.
It didn't age well. It's a control scheme, though.
Oh, it's control scheme.
Its
I'll
control,
give you that.
its control scheme was interesting and different. Like it was. It
No
wasn't
one's
like,
here to be interesting.
He says on the podcast.
That is the worst thing you could ever say about any form of
Oh,
entertainment.
geez.
I'm not here to be interesting.
Interesting.
I'm here to be safe. That's Call of Duty. It's here to be safe. But
Jeez.
like, I mean, even though
It's true.
you had like that rhythm based attack system where you also had to go like, am I using like light attacks or heavy attacks? Am I using like a silver sword or the
Metal.
the metal sword?
The to kill monsters and then the other one to
Yeah.
kill humans.
Yeah, and then you had like the crazy, like super in depth alchemy system, which you really needed to know. Whereas like in Witcher 2 and 3, it was sort of optional.
Yeah,
You-
two it was still like a relative. You could make your game much more
Infinitely
enjoyable,
easier, yeah.
and infinitely easier. But at the same time, it still felt so annoying and frustrating to understand that I
Yeah.
just didn't, and I still got through it.
Yeah,
so.
I loved that in the Witcher 1, you go to like, oh, what's that castle at the very beginning? Like Kaer Morhen?
Kaer Morhen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you kind of like, you run around there, whatever. And then the Witcher 3, you go back. And they've kept the layout and
They've
the
literally
design.
just kept it the same,
And
yeah.
it was like, I wasn't expecting it. But as I'm walking through, I'm like, I know this place.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good point. That's really good. You know what always annoyed me about Harry Potter?
The school always changed.
The school I forgive. Like,
It's
you,
magic.
you know.
It's
It's supposed to be magic, yeah.
But Hagrid's cabin
yeah, that-
moved.
I-
So, obviously,
I give you that. Yeah,
it was horrific.
Yeah, that actually
Real, like
frustrated-
immersion breaking.
Yeah, that
I can
frustrated the shit out of
forgive
me.
people riding on magic brooms. I cannot
Just
forgive
stop
Hagrid's
moving
cabin
this dude's
moving.
house.
Well, that's why I never watched the movies. See, in the books,
You'd be
in my
like
mind's
Steven.
eye,
He just
Still in the
watches
same
like
place.
Prisoner of Azkaban onwards because he hates child actors. So they reach they reach a threshold in age.
He specifically hates child actors.
Prisoner,
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Prisoner of Azkaban was the movie that made me stop watching the movies.
Really?
Because I really liked that book, like a lot.
Yeah.
And they got so much shit they just didn't put in there.
The movie was pretty good.
And-
I thought Prisoners like oh yeah, of course you're gonna miss stuff.
No, but
Yeah.
I felt like it was very important stuff, like stuff that really made that story come together for me.
I still haven't read the last book.
Wow.
I watched the movies.
I've only read
Harry
the first
dies.
one.
I still maintain the first part of the last movie, like the two-parter, the first part,
Sure.
is just Harry goes camping.
It is.
And
though.
it's rubbish.
It literally is.
Such a waste of time.
It is. Yeah, no.
It just smacked of The Hobbit and trying to drag that out over 3 movies. It's like, yeah, this didn't need to be
that
done.
made me
Harry
so
goes camping
mad.
and Ron gets weirdly jealous.
See,
Yeah.
this is the thing where like my interests kind of clash because you brought up The Hobbit, and for me, like I feel like how I feel about The Hobbit in those movies is how Jamie feels about Harry Potter in those movies.
Yeah.
I am vehemently mad at the Hobbit movies. I fucking want
Yeah.
them to go away.
Yeah.
Have you seen any like those fan recuts where they basically like they take the 3 movies, they condense them into one movie, they cut out all the shit they added, like Legolas just isn't there.
Good.
I was about to say,
They
was
cut
Legolas
around
in
it.
The Hobbit?
No.
No.
Doesn't ring a bell.
They just wanted a familiar face.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just wanted to chuck like a dude that looks like a lady in there.
Does Orlando Bloom do anything but just big, like, multiple film
gonna say,
franchises?
does he do anything but
he's in
mince
like
around?
some horrible. He's in some horrible like war movie. I think.
I mean, we've all seen his
But-
dick, yes.
No.
No.
He's pretty well hung for a little guy.
Or
He
does it
looks so-
just look big because of how small he is? He is like.
Is he?
It's perspective.
That was on
Yeah.
that paddleboard with
He
Katy
looks
Perry
so
back
tall
in the
in
day.
Lord of the Rings, though.
He also walked over the snow.
Yeah,
It's movie magic.
Tom Cruise gets a box. Orlando Bloom gets hard snow.
Hey. Tom Cruise gets high heels.
Everyone else is standing in a trench.
Yeah, I thought,
Yeah.
I thought Tom Cruise got trenches dug around him like a moat.
I mean, he needs trenches around him. Many trenches. You know.
What a legend. Like, when you can command that much star power, like...
Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, I'd love to have you in this movie, multiple Oscar-winning actor or actress alongside me, but get on your knees. Stand in the trench. Let me get on this box. What a legend. Imagine walking into a room and everyone just goes... That's me going lower, by the way, for people that listen.
You're just kind of like hunching over in your chair. Like,
I'm sitting back because, my back is so sore. But anyway.
What have you been playing, Dave?
Sod all, really, but
What's that like?
It's pretty good from the sound of it.
yeah, a lot of YouTube instead. No, but a little bit of League of Legends, of course. 'cause that's,
baby.
Yeah, and just watching a lot of YouTube.
We played
Twitch.
League of Legends while I was in a
I
hotel.
was going to
Indeed,
say,
that
wait
was
a
an
minute,
amazing
It
experience.
was horrific.
what did you...
Josh had to play on his.
I got a new
his
work laptop.
Yeah. Well,
And so I was connected to the...
my brain's just like, that was the focus. That was the thing you had. You were like,
Yeah.
I'm staying in what is...
I hadn't even set it up, the laptop.
jeez.
Literally just set it up to the point where I could log in and download on the hotel Wi-Fi.
Man,
League of Legends.
Even no matter where you are, you still got to play League of Legends.
Yeah.
No wonder
Yeah.
you depression brought a bunch of Warhammer.
Well, no, we played in ARAM with like just all random, all mid. No one takes it seriously. Just test it out on the new laptop.
Right.
And the frame rate wasn't too bad, but I truly have become an elitist because
Wow.
the first thing I noticed was the 60 hertz monitor. I need at least 120.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
So that it was jaggy when you moved around.
God, you suck.
Like the mouse, I took my own. I've always used my own mouse at work.
Yeah.
An RGB keyboard.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, brings a lot of attention. People walking past. But yeah, it just couldn't do it. I'm like playing this at 60 FPS at 60 hertz.
Wow.
And the biggest thing that threw me off was on the ultra wide here. You have to move your mouse a fair way to scroll left and right because you go to the edges of the screen. On a laptop, I was all over the place because I'd want to like scroll left and I'm like, I'm back at base. There's nothing happening here.
You've turned into a bitch.
Why
Josh.
don't you just click on the mini map?
No one clicks on the minimap.
That's how I used to do it.
That is why you lost.
That's why I don't play the game.
I'll leave the camera attached to my hero because fuck you.
Oh, that's
I don't want to have to find me again.
Spacebar.
Spacebar will literally do it for you.
I'm
Nah.
never going to
You know how
Nah,
Logitech
nah,
keyboards
nah,
have the G
nah,
keys?
Listen. I'm going to step in and just say Nick is a hero, and you guys don't appreciate him
No,
enough.
you can't play locked. You can't play locked.
I did.
No.
Like the whole time.
No.
Like all,
you
both
need to
of
be
those
able to
games
see
that we had
beyond.
or whatever.
On an ultra wide, maybe, because you already see so much.
No one
around
owns
you.
an ultra wide, Josh,
Dave owns an ultra wide.
because it's your ultra wide that you sold to Dave.
Good times.
Did you, so I'm guessing you haven't really played anything else, Josh. I'm assuming you had that one match of ARAM. League of
been
Legends.
travelling for work and
you had a
laboriously editing our last episode to get it out on time.
Oh, I did play. I played Death Incoming briefly on my phone,
Death
Oh,
incoming.
okay.
where you
sure.
basically have to kill people. You're
Wow, Dave.
basically like Death.
You're a bit of a sicko, you know that, right?
Violent.
It's just a terrible mobile game. And so-
Right.
So that was vaguely entertaining for a while. Then it's
Yeah.
just like so many ads.
Yeah.
Even turning it on, like
Did you get any ads from
Airplane
Raid Shadow Legends?
no, I didn't actually. I
Brought
saw
to you
them on
by-
several other streams
just-
watching the Raid Shadow.
I'm just so used to seeing that. No matter
Yeah.
what I'm doing now, is just
Yeah.
an ad for Raid Shadow Legends.
I almost
no matter
cracked
what.
and was like, "Oh, I could play." No, don't do it.
Don't
do it.
I've gotten to the point where I've downloaded it once.
Oh, Nick.
And then I got rid of it because I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I mean, I will play it if they want to sponsor us. That's
I-
oh,
fine.
yeah, no. If we're going to get
Oh yeah,
sponsored
look,
by...
if Raid Shadow Legends
Raid
want to give
Shadow
us like
Legends.
thousands
I'll
and
try
thousands
it.
of dollars, then
I'll try
great
that game.
But until then, I will say I did download it, I tried it, and it was shit, and I don't like it at all. It's a terrible game.
Wow.
But you know,
we can
change
always
my
come
mind,
back.
Raid Shadow
I've taken,
Legends.
Yep, I've taken note of the time mark. We can come back and cut that out if and when
we
we're
get an email
sponsored.
to say that's sponsored.
Yeah, like if Raid Shadow Legends thinks that they can change my mind with honeyed money, then they're welcome to try and succeed.
Who's your dream sponsor?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Is that a nightmare? Or a dream?
Oh, jeez.
No, I don't know. Someone who makes something I like.
Nice.
See, that's like
Yes,
my
yeah.
immediate answer was going to be like Corsair or someone.
Sure.
Because then it'll be like, thanks, can I have a PC?
Of course, they don't make enough internal components.
True. Yeah.
You'd want to go Asus.
Yeah. Yeah, they make pretty much
Look at
everything.
us
Yeah.
just
You get the ROG.
chatting away.
We're just window shopping sponsorship.
Like I would happily take a sponsorship from any kind of like graphics card manufacturer, not because of like the swag I could get from them, but because
Bullshit.
but because of like I could go like, yeah, I use your products and like them.
Yeah, like that. I feel like that is the thing where, like, as much as we're joking about, like, oh, what would they give us? It's also that thing of like, oh, I can actually tell you what this thing is like.
Yeah.
We can actually go, not have to sell ourselves out.
I'd feel better being able to talk about things when I actually knew how.
I'm
to.
happy to sell out for money. At this point, I have no moral integrity.
Josh has actually only got one kidney left and half an
I
intestine.
think I have one kid left.
You got to hold them in reserve.
Yeah, you got to have one in the bank. Ready.
Yeah.
I saw a
Pre-made.
YouTuber who was just like,
If you can't make one from scratch,
he
store
talk-
bought is fine.
Just get one delivered from Africa.
cut that.
The line's back over that way again.
That was literally a joke in like Bruno or something. I was.
Yeah, because we're not Sacha Baron Cohen.
That's the standard.
But yeah, I've seen.
We need a dump button. Sorry. Just like
7 second
radio.
delay. Yeah.
Sorry, Jamie,
No,
continue.
no, I'm done.
No, continue.
Like
I won't interrupt again.
I fucking hate you.
I mean, I might. Josh is unplugging himself.
Josh has just moved his microphone away from his face.
And I was just thinking about poodles for some reason. I don't know why.
Would you like to be sponsored by like the Poodle Shop?
Not really. I'm not.
Is there a poodle shop?
I hope so.
I do now. Yeah.
I would. Poodle Shop. If you're out there, we will take your sponsorship.
Yeah, awesome.
But all they give you is a poodle.
Just give me $5 and a chocolate bar. We will talk you up.
The Neon City Daily Poodle. We could
could
dye
have a
it.
mascot.
We could dye
We
it.
tie-dye a poodle.
Yeah.
RGB.
Tie-dye poodle.
Tie-dye
Do you know?
poodle.
Tie-dye. I
Just-
feel
sorry,
like that
okay.
would break a few
I have-
laws.
Sorry. Jamie, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that I saw a YouTuber who he liked to play a lot of RuneScape, and then one day they basically said like, "Hey, we've got this thing coming out. Can we sponsor you to do a video about it?" And the whole video was just he was talking about it, but most of the time it's gone like, "Honestly, I'm just chuffed that these guys are sponsoring my video. This is really exciting. I love their stuff, and I love working with them." And he was just having a good time with it.
Yeah, good. That's
That's what I would like. That's the ideal.
That is like
if you don't have to compromise, yes. I mean, again, I'm happy to compromise.
See, this is the thing. Like, I don't have a lot of brain to mouth filter for stuff like that. So it is the case of just like, man, if you sponsor us, I hope you're good.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
otherwise, I'm going to slip at some point. I'm going to say, then this fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Like if LG sponsored us, no promises.
Wow. Is that an LG monitor behind you?
No,
Oh.
that's
The Samsung.
Samsung.
Oh, what if Samsung sponsored us?
That would be amazing.
I actually haven't bought. I haven't used enough LG stuff in the recent years to.
I think Samsung use LG panels.
Yeah.
I think
I
LG.
think so, yeah. Well, they're both Swedish, you know. Just Korean.
I don't.
I was just like, my brain literally just
Yeah.
went, "What are you?"
Is that why IKEA sell ultra wides?
That must be.
You have to put them together yourself. It's actually several 1080 p
That would be horrendous.
You got to build them up pixel by pixel,
Yeah, yeah.
but don't worry, they
No.
have extensive pictures
Yeah.
for you to follow.
Yeah.
So
All the
das
RGB
ist so
the
die
red,
Club
green,
into
blue.
the Bugeldaugen.
The Google Doggen.
The Bubeldaugen.
That's my favorite Doggen.
Everyone needs to solder the Zubelbook into the Bubeldaugen.
Oh, you got to get your own soldering iron?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it comes with
That's
it.
what I was
It's
going to say.
right.
It comes with it. You got to put that together first.
Buying the factory for
Yeah,
the
you
glass is
gotta-
the real problem.
That's the biggest issue. I can't believe I've got to manufacture my own screen.
Guys, I think it's time.
Oh, no.
The screen
being
has all these towels
productive.
left over when you're done.
Or pooping productively.
Oh, yeah. You've got more questions.
Of
about-
course, it's a weekly segment.
Oh,
Nick.
that's right.
It's
You
backed
wanted-
by popular
Yeah.
demand.
Is it?
Well, considering the podcast,
Well, no one
the
heard
first
it
No one has
episode,
heard it yet.
today. Yeah.
We've listened to like the start and the end of it just to check something.
Yeah, that's it.
So how many of us
stats up.
asked for us to come back? Popular demand, eh?
Right. Yeah, no, I
from memory, we've got Dave on 3 points.
2? I'm on 2.
You're on 2, then Nick's on 1, and
James
Jamie's
on
on 2.
2.
Oh, it's carrying over.
Damn straight. It's,
he was gonna
I have
have
a
it as
prize for the winner at the
he
end of
wants
the
it
season.
to run for the season.
All right.
Yeah.
Well-
That's why you don't listen to anything I say.
I filter out like the unimportant bits.
You don't listen to anything I say.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Was I pooping or productively or just being productive? All right.
All right.
Scenario 1. Like that's game music.
Okay. You know you can edit that in, right?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to jazz it up a little bit. Okay. Now, keeping in mind, I've been traveling a lot.
Sure.
Now, was I ordering room service from the toilet
Oh, definitely.
or not on the toilet?
I have a follow-up question for this.
Correct. You have one follow-up question
One
each.
follow-up question. Could you order room service from your phone, or did you have to use a provided phone?
Had to dial the internal extension, so it had to be the phone.
I would say you're not pooping.
Okay.
I was going with not pooping before the question as well.
I was just going with pooping.
3 points to Jamie. 1 point to Nick. 3 points to Dave.
I think I just assume Josh is shitting way more.
You do,
I
yeah.
pretty much did the other week as well.
They usually don't have the phone positioned in a way that you can actually
See,
take
I
it
was
into
more
the
thinking
toilet.
like I know that Josh would be willing to stretch that cord.
I mean, I can't speak for whatever hotel you're at, but when I was in quarantine, I know that you couldn't take the phone into the toilet. So
And never
Question
take
2.
the toilet to the phone either.
Scenario number 2. Installing the app Grinder.
Pooping. You were prepping that
absolutely pooping.
hole. You were getting that hole right.
Dave,
Probably not just in physical ways. Yeah, definitely.
are you going with pooping?
Oh, absolutely.
I was pooping.
I knew it was
I-
either
I
pooping
like
or you
to
were
do it.
setting up to poop.
I like to do it. I like to install Grinder
When
because
my
I
arsehole
like
is
to
active.
because I
Feels
like
so
to
real.
I like to know when I'm traveling or if I move house or if I'm just even at a friend's house that I haven't
Yeah,
been to in a while. How many guys are there to hook up with other guys that I know?
Right.
And like, because I've found so many that are like they're married or something, but here they
Oh,
are on
but they are
Grindr.
on
Like
Grindr,
it's just
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a social experiment. It's fascinating. So I mean,
Okay,
it's really bad.
Yeah,
The
sure.
thing is, like, this is like.
I mean, it's
how
bad habit because I come home and Jess will use my phone or something, and I've forgotten to uninstall. Like she knows how to do it, but it still like catches her off guard. It's like, huh? You're right, Jamie.
Yeah, it's just the image of you like just you're on the shit and you're like, I guess it's time to install Grinder again.
See, I was there for okay. I did a trip to Sydney the other year. Went to like this amazing place that was basically like an all-you-can-eat like barbecue place, and it's like real like just slow cooked meats and different slow cooked meats and stuff to put slow cooked meats in and different barbecued meat, and it was fucking
A lot of meat.
amazing.
The meat hut.
And I was talking like it for that long because I was trying to remember the name, but it's not there.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll say it at some other point. But
I hope it was called All You Can Meat.
I wish it was.
Opportunity lost if it wasn't.
But there was a guy that was in our like party there, and he spends a lot of time on Grindr, and he's a metalhead. He has like a massive beard and that kind of stuff, and he's like. I kind of assume from the way he's talked about it, he's not really into like the gay scene, but
I
he's
think
gay.
you've talked. I think I know this story.
Yeah,
Keep going.
But we're sitting there, and there was his phone did the little noise. Well, I can't remember the exact noise. I was going to make a noise, but I think that was the Snapchat noise.
Probably like
Pretty distinctive.
yeah,
the sound of grinding.
but like the dude sent him a message, just going like, "Oh," and it was like a little bit creepy because he was in the restaurant.
Yeah, it tells you
Because he
how many
said-
meters away
Wow.
someone is.
And he was just like, "Oh, dude, you want to get ready for some metal on metal action?" Because this dude was also apparently, and I'm
That
sitting
can't
there.
be comfortable.
It's definitely grinding.
He says it out loud, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, "Man, just dudes are shit." Like, like we just don't have like the process.
There's no subtlety.
I think there's just no subtlety at
No.
all, and so, but like he was literally there with his partner, so he was just like, Autobots roll out, and like that was kind of the end of it because it was. But
But does
then
that mean
it's
that he
like
was in
No,
the
he-
affirmative?
no.
Oh, right, okay.
But then like this like juxtaposition to then him telling us about how he was there at a coffee shop with another friend of ours. And he literally just got messages being like, "So you and your buddy want to go and have a threesome in the toilet?" And it's like,
Not very sanitary.
like that's just creepy that you're being like, "I can see you. Do you want to fuck?" It's not fine. Like I feel like there's that barrier where dudes when they're talking to women at least consider.
But do they talk like
Some
that to
some
women?
dudes,
That's what I'm
some
thinking,
dudes
like-
consider it. Others
'cause,
are
like-
classy.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like, is it just because you're talking to another dude that you're just like, "Fuck it, I'll bury my cock somewhere"?
I don't know,
Like-
man. I think that like just doesn't matter what sexuality you are. Like just men are disgusting.
But honestly, I would respect them more if they talked to people on like women on Tinder. Exactly the same way.
You would respect them more for that?
I would respect them more. They're not trying to be something they're not. They're not trying to lure. They're not trying to falsify.
Because like they do it more to guys, I think, because
guys are ready to go.
The success rate is higher.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
with talking to women
You'd
on Tinder,
assume.
you'd be like, what's the code?
I controversially or not, I would respect them more if they, because then the woman knows what a piece of shit, or she goes,
that's what he's here for.
Yeah,
I do feel
I
like
appreciate
that
the
is-
open and honestly, like
I do feel like that is the line that you'd need to walk. Like if you were going to spend time on one of those apps, is that you would have to make sure that people knew why you were there.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
So-
if you're just after flings,
Yeah.
then you should probably talk like it.
Yeah.
My last scenario,
Okay. That was a tangent.
having
What a ride it's
Yeah.
been.
having a discussion with a prepubescent boy.
Toilet.
Toilet,
Pooping.
absolutely pooping. You're talking to
You were
yourself.
was the-
tying
what was-
someone's shoes
Yeah,
last
yeah.
week.
That
like-
was my son. I must. Okay, follow. This wasn't my
jeez.
son.
What
This
was
is
the
none-
discussion?
They were not related at all.
What was the discussion?
The showers were really bad. They were cold.
Pooping.
The hot water didn't last very long.
You're pooping.
Let's go pooping.
You're correct.
No. Oh.
You can't close the windows in this particular hotel. They have a slit above
Yeah,
the
yeah,
windows. Yeah, and you can't close it.
Yeah.
And I got out of the shower and I was drying off, and I'm like, yeah, no, need to poop.
Nice.
And
Well, you've done it in the wrong order then, haven't you?
these kids were just playing out, obviously outside my room on the patio.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, Mister, is your shower hot? My mummy is in there. She's crying. It burned her." And I'm like, well, if mummy's in pain, you probably should tell someone. Like, if
Yeah.
it's really hurting." And it's like she said that the showers are really bad. And I'm just having a full blown conversation about the showers with.
As you just like, bloop.
While you're having
Yeah.
a full blown conversation with the toilet.
I think
yeah.
that really, yeah.
They weren't commenting on the noises.
No, I'm actually really good at disguising if I'm pooping or not.
I don't
You'd be
believe you.
surprised the amount of people I talk to on the phone.
Just while you should. You
So you wonder why we always.
the whole time.
Yeah, just before like the poop hits the water, you flush.
No, but the
That
biggest
tricks them
giveaway,
that they don't know.
the biggest giveaway is the echo or the sound
Yeah.
of the room that you're in.
So some sound deadening.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you wonder why most of us all say pooping all the time? For
But I throw some curveballs in there. Like it could be something that's really obviously or really easily done on the toilet, and I may not be on the toilet. Just wait.
doesn't mean you're not pooping.
Just
though.
wait. The gotchas are coming. All right.
Doesn't.
So I
mean
think
he's not pooping.
5-2-5 is where we stand.
Sure.
No, sorry, 5-3-5. Nick
Yeah.
got 2 points. You both got 2 points. Yeah.
Wow, Dave, we're crushing this poo quiz.
If anyone else wants to come up with a game,
Are you guys happy that you understand more than me about when Josh is going to unleash anus?
To be fair, we have known Josh longer than you.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Nick, we need to spend more time together.
Probably not with you shitting.
It's okay. He can disguise it really well.
We may be in the bathroom, but I may not be pooping.
One of these days, your question is going to be like, talking to Nick, pooping or not?
Nick will be in the fetal position
You'll
going,
know
Each
because
question will
I'll,
be each of us.
I was talking.
I'll
He was
shoot
talking.
him a look as soon as he says it. That's how you'll know. Because it'll just be this immediate flashback to the time when I was like, yeah, no, Josh, we're having a normal car. Oh, you're shitting.
You'll be like looking him dead in the eye,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, well, "Are you shitting?" Like, yes.
I don't think I've ever pooped in front of a friend.
He's just standing there.
just strangers.
Just standing
Yeah,
there like
like-
a toddler in a nappy. Just,
I've like Callum walked in, a roommate back in the day in a shared house.
hasn't done
I
that?
told him not to come in,
So of course he came in.
and he's like, "Dude, I'm desperate. I
Did you, hang on, does
My
this
story
story
up
end
on
with
your
you?
lap.
I-
You've got
no.
this story double
With you
check in
just
this
opening
situation.
your
Really,
legs and he pisses down the
settle down. No one can understand you. I will clarify. I pay $10 extra rent a month for the room with the ensuite. So I have my own crown, my own throne.
Your own
rather.
crown.
The crown. I was crowned
Josh is
on my
crowning
own
already.
throne. Anyway, he had a toilet with it, and he shared it with another guy, and it was
Yeah.
downstairs, and so all the guests used that. And anyway, they were constantly running out of toilet paper.
Yeah.
So I had like the golden supply of toilet paper upstairs. He was literally, because we used to drink a lot in that house,
Yeah.
as you do in share houses.
Yeah, it's the thing.
He had a real messy turd and waddled upstairs with his pants around his ankles because he'd been yelling out, and I didn't hear him, and my phone was on the charge for toilet paper, and he'd usually just wet towel it, but share house, there were no towels in the bathroom. They were
just have
over
a
bedroom
shower.
doors.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you just shower at that
No,
point?
because the shower was separate. Well, that said, he probably could have just
you
waddled
could've
next
just
door.
waddled
Yeah.
to the shower.
Closer.
But no, he waddled upstairs,
Just leaving fecal matter
asked
trailing.
for toilet paper,
It's
and
on
I'm
the
like,
railing for the stairs.
I'm like, dude, I can't reach it. Like, it's in the cupboard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not giving you the roll that's open because then I'd have to waddle over to the cupboard.
Just make a paper plane and chuck it to him.
just one
Floppy
slice
paper
of
planes.
one
So
slice.
the door was locked and I refused to open it, but all doors you can open,
Yeah.
like, he got
For
a
safety reasons.
Yeah, he got his
enough
key,
pressure.
his key out of his pocket and opened it. And I'm like, dude, get out! And I'm like, just dropping poops, and he's waddling across bare ass to get to the. But then he had to bend over to get the toilet paper out of the bottom, and I'm like, we are not friends anymore.
You're besties at that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
More like neon shitty daily, am I right?
Oh, jeez.
No, that's it. That's it. No more poo talk for the rest of the podcast.
Neon City dumps.
It's a Josh guarantee.
Is it though?
And when I promise something,
What?
Yeah, Josh.
What? When you promise something, what?
like uploading the episode.
When I promise something, I might do it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
It's an artisanal product. It's not mass produced. We ebb and flow with time.
Oh god.
You know.
My favourite word is bespoke lately.
Use it in a sentence.
We create bespoke poos.
Thought you said no more poo talk, Josh.
We were
You
still
broke
on
that
the
rule
same
so
thing.
quickly.
What's on that there bike
Well,
tire?
Dave
It's
mentioned
bespoke.
artisanal, and I'm like, bespoke is kind of like, it's just a fancy word for saying custom.
Yeah, artisanal.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Tepid. It's not that word.
Is that your favourite word?
I think at the moment.
Taut.
Yeah. Taut. Taut also popular.
Taut, I will admit that taut has popped up in my vocabulary a couple of times
Yeah.
this week.
Yes.
Hasn't for me, I must say.
You haven't had conversations with your wife?
I have not.
Yeah.
okay.
After I explained it
he
to her,
didn't-
we've
he didn't
avoided the
want
word.
he didn't want her to find out that he was saying she wasn't.
I hope this has taught you a valuable lesson.
Oh,
Nice. I appreciate that very much.
you would. You're puntastic and it's horrible.
Absolutely.
Anyway, speaking of not so taught, GameStop. We'd be remiss if we didn't talk about.
They're
At
pretty
least
taut
mention
right
that.
now.
Yeah, well,
they're
they're-
taut as
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. But that's pretty good. I mean,
So,
that is
'cause
the power of
'cause
Reddit.
What exactly happened?
They
there?
pumped it.
Like they just kind of like bought a lot of shares and raised the price.
Yeah,
really
so
high,
so there was a guy on YouTube. He does videos,
Not
and he
YouTube.
and yeah, I know he does videos on YouTube, and he is also I think he's a mod on Wall Street Bets, the subreddit,
Right.
and he just puts out advice, like just general stock market advice, and he whether he's got insider information or not, I don't know, but he knew or predicted that they were going to short GameStop stocks. So he basically put this out on Reddit. Reddit, in mob justice fashion, didn't like it.
Yeah, they just bought it. And
So
skyrocketing.
they basically like they saw people that had never bought or sold stock before
Yeah.
just jump on the bandwagon because to them it was social justice. It was
do it.
Main Street versus Wall Street.
And you can also make some cash.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
absolutely.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Just
I mean, if I'd known about it, I for sure would have like put a little bit of money on there just to see what happened.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and crazy.
And that's what everyone did, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it long story short, I mean, if you don't know what shorting is, and I honestly, I thought I knew, but I double checked, just Google it. Or watch the movie, The Big Short. It's a good movie. Explains it well. So they ended up costing billions of dollars to,
it's
to
great.
hedge fund investors.
Some of those guys have to rethink their third yacht. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? Those poor bars.
I love.
Well, some of them are selling other stocks just to make up the losses and things like that. Like,
Did you see like the thing where some guy was like on Wall Street going like, this is just people spending their $600 stimulus checks. They're attacking the wealthy.
yeah.
It's like good. Let it
Good.
burn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Go for it.
it's hilarious because there were literally like big wigs amongst these hedge fund organizations and Wall Street, guys.
Yeah.
Literally calling for more scrutiny
stuff.
Yeah.
and things like that
Are you
around.
sure you want that, bro?
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
like,
you sure you want
oh.
like you guys are the guys that have like genuinely
You've already
been
Yeah.
rorting everything
Yeah.
for years.
And then
Been
so of
manipulating
course,
it already,
like Robin Hood.
Yeah,
So there's a lot. Well, there's a lot of apps, but that was one of the more popular ones.
The main app, because it was like a zero brokerage app, so you could just go for free basically.
Yeah.
And they made it so that you could not buy any of these affected shares. And it wasn't just GameStop; they're also boosting.
It was like Bed Bath and Beyond and a few
Bed Bath
other
and Beyond, BlackBerry,
AMC theaters,
AMC, Nokia.
anything that was kind of struggling, really.
And so they've gone like, you can't buy these, you can sell them. So they wanted to drive the price down.
Yeah.
And so now there are like class action lawsuits going on because they've literally.
Well, and so there should be. It's quote unquote a free market.
Yeah.
And they're manipulating it essentially.
Yeah.
I mean that's
we can manipulate it. You can't.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Don't
please stop.
buy.
We've decided that you shouldn't.
They also Dogecoin was going up and up as well, and they
Messes with my brain.
and so they stopped sales on that as well.
Yeah.
Like, and they're going, oh, it's a weird fluctuating market, so we're gonna stop you from buying this. No real reason.
such
given.
bullshit.
It's pretty crazy just how like
It's a great example of the elite versus the rest of
Robin
us.
Hood
Yeah,
my
yeah.
ass.
I think the
That's
best thing
right,
I
yeah.
saw was, yes, you can make the wealth trickle out. You just have to stab them first.
yeah, you just
Yeah, you gotta make
I
them
did
bleed.
see that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to bleed it out of them first. And,
So I mean, it's relevant for a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's GameStop.
GameStop.
Yeah.
Brick and mortar, one of the only real ones left. To be honest,
realistically, yeah, especially
Yeah.
like specialized kind of game stores.
Yeah.
because I mean, we've got their counterpart, EB Games, like that's
Yes,
because
yeah.
they're owned by.
Yeah, I was going to say
Those
it's funny
guys.
because I never liked GameStop because they bought out EB Games.
Yeah,
the Reddit mob mentality is still strong and alive
Yeah.
today.
I'm
I
glad to
don't
see
mind
it.
backing this one.
yeah. I'm glad to see it when it's about something that I can actually see the benefit of.
The last time I saw Reddit up in arms about something or trying to do good, backfired horrifically.
Which one was that one?
It was the Boston Bombers, the marathon
Oh,
run.
Yeah.
I was worried you were going
And-
to say it was dicks out for Harambe.
And no, that was completely aback that.
that was enjoyable as
Yeah.
fuck. What are you talking about?
And yeah, they Reddit investigators
Right.
believe they found, because the internet's
Insane.
endless resources.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they thought they found the guy.
they
but
thought they found the
misidentified
guy,
him.
Right.
yeah, and stick to the police and everything on it, and ruin this guy's day, maybe week,
A
maybe
bit more than his
maybe
day.
year.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Probably more than his day.
there's
Yeah.
a
They
very
won't
real-
be there for you.
Yeah, that's
There,
right.
there was a very real threat of ruining his life, and he
Yeah.
Especially it
Yeah.
being Murica and like it being like.
Oh, it
we're
only
the
takes
police.
one nut job to go. Oh, I'm going to kill you. That's what you deserve.
It's a good thing they don't have easy access to weapons. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, could
no,
you imagine if they
whatever.
did? Place would be anarchy.
So yeah, that was that kind of backfired a bit, and there were a lot of subreddits, some of the larger ones that kind of put a stop to that kind of thing, which
Yeah.
is fair enough. Like you're just doxing
Yeah.
someone innocent.
Like I said, it makes sense when it's something like the thing with GameStop. Like it
Yeah.
makes a fair bit of because that's like effectively as a community. Who's being hurt by that? Oh, people that have been fucking everyone for years.
Yeah, the ludicrously wealthy make for pretty soft targets.
Yeah,
Like,
realistically, and they get so mad when they get fucked with.
yeah, it's funny.
So yeah,
it's like they take to their major news media to complain that they're banned from communicating with the public.
Yeah, like and if you can do something that is funny, you absolutely should do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like the thing
That's
is
what we do
too-
on this podcast.
Exactly. Like, exactly.
We think it's
consistently.
funny,
But no, that's one of the things that I found with this is like every time one of the people that he's just like, no, this was a bad thing. They come out, they say, no, it was bad. And they immediately say something so stupid that no one cares.
Yeah.
Like consistently, and they think it's great. They think they're doing a good old job. They're having a good old
they're in
time.
their bubble.
Yeah,
And
they're
they're trying to meet you halfway and bring you in to understand their pain. And everyone's just sitting there with the finger in the air going,
Well, they want
"Nah,
to bring you in not too close.
not too close. You've got to stay that far back. There's a rope.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
The velvet. The velvet.
People
rope.
are the worst.
Don't touch my velvet rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
people in general.
generally,
we're all terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it has been heartwarming to see people going like, I just put in a couple of a couple $100 or whatever for funsies when we started off.
Yeah.
And now I can like pay off my loans.
Pay off my house
I can
and stuff,
I can give my sister like a check and she can go and study, and I can help my mum with a
Yeah.
All these things that they shouldn't have to pay for.
Yes,
Yeah.
suddenly people have like access to just a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I can better my life.
Yeah,
Like
just exponentially.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like this is what they don't want to happen. They don't want people.
They don't want an equal playing field.
Yeah,
they don't even want something remotely close to
They
it.
just want. They want like a caste system essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Well, it's like that guy. He had money in the stock markets. He'd done pretty well, but he saw an opportunity and he took all his money, which was $40,000 or something.
Yeah.
Put it all into
Yeah.
GameStop.
Jeez.
Cashed out at $40 million. Like
Not bad.
just unreal.
yeah.
Like,
Pretty good stuff.
it's just bonkers. So that's why we're happy to announce we're releasing a cryptocurrency.
How do we make a cryptocurrency, Josh?
Well, you have to email me if you want one.
All right. So, dearest Joshua,
You have to impress me.
I want a crypto.
It's going to be worth, I don't know, launching it.
Make crypto Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, we can't call it Bitcoin.
Bitcoins
We can't call it Bitcoin. That's just plural.
with a Z. And the bit is spelled B.
Technically,
BET.
well, I still don't think we know who
Bitcoins.
created Bitcoin.
Yeah,
No one ever took credit for it. So I
Well,
don't think we're
was
going to
it-
get sued
Or do we
for
just say it's
using-
us?
Actually,
That's what we do. We take credit for it.
I think
and
that
we
literally
walk
was
away.
like the guy who did it was anonymous, and he intended to be that way. But I think
Is he Japanese?
I think he was actually Australian.
Oh, okay.
I heard something about that.
If
But I don't
you
know.
listen to this podcast and
Yeah.
you're the founder of Bitcoin,
If you were the guy who made Bitcoin,
drop us a line.
tell me who you are, just for fun.
Because no doubt he's got some.
You'd hope.
could I have-
Realistically, yeah.
No, he's
you
like,
know.
why would you hold this rubbish?
Dear Mr. Bitcoin, could I have Bitcoin?
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt he's got some. My neighbour's got like 4 left.
He's rich.
And I'm like,
I don't know what that means.
he's got 4 Bitcoin.
Okay.
And I think they're worth still like, when they up to like $60,000, $70,000 or something.
spiked
He
right
cashed
now.
out at $600.
Ooh.
Then he cashed out at $12,000. And then it just kept going up. And he was about to cash out again and it came down. He's like, oh, no, I'm just going to hold on to them.
One Bitcoin equals $43,817 as of this recording.
If I had 4 of them, I'd cash out now.
Yeah.
Especially because there's going to be a lot more stricter regulations or they're looking to...
They
Well,
went up.
especially now. Like,
Yeah, it's the
Ours will-
highest
ours will
I'd
be
seen it.
outside those,
The
it's
highest
fine.
I'd seen it was 26,000.
I haven't looked into it.
yeah, I will admit, I know.
I remember seeing a machine at an airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, yeah, you
I
could
mean,
like
this
it's-
month it peaked at like 52,000.
But imagine being that guy that had about 16 million worth, but he didn't know his password to the digital wallet.
Oh, he's got like one guess left.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
what do I do? What do
Yeah.
I do?
That's just...
What about that dude who threw out the hard drive full
Yeah,
of
he went-
Bitcoins?
has-
Yeah,
the
exactly,
tip.
yeah.
Yeah, he's
There have
like-
literally been cases of people at their local tip just crawling through it, looking for thumb
really?
drives or external hard drives because they've just, it's just boomed and they've not considered...
If you ever go to a garage sale, just grab, or like an estate sale,
Just-
grab all the
yeah,
hard drives
like
you
all the
can
hard
and
drives
look for a
that you
Bitcoin
can.
wallet.
But,
any hard memory.
What can you buy with our currency?
Um,
Would it be like cash?
Love, affection.
Neon City Daily merchandise.
Yeah.
Interesting. We wouldn't make any money from our own merchandise.
No, because people have got to buy the coin. They've got to get.
Oh,
That's true,
they
yeah.
mine the coin.
Yeah, but you need special
Well,
things to mine the coin.
mining
need a
doesn't get
computer.
go into our pocket.
I know.
So they'd have to buy the coin.
We should mine the coin.
Okay, now how about this? One, what are we going to call it?
Neon City Bitcoin.
Beat coin.
Yeah, B-E-E-T coin.
Beat like 5 E's in
And
there.
so Bitcoins.
So Neon City Bitcoins
Yeah.
are going to be worth, so one Bitcoins.
Yeah.
Is Bitcoins pluralizing it?
No.
No.
That'd
Okay.
be Bitcoins as
That's going to get confusing. We're going to barrel towards a misunderstanding. That'll be worth $1.05.
Okay.
all right.
That's pretty good. That's really
That's-
good.
yeah.
Dogecoin's
And it will
only worth
always
5 cents.
and it will always remain 5 cents above.
Bitcoins.
It'll, You just like saying the word, don't you?
Bitcoins. Can I get some more Bitcoins, please?
Bitcoins.
Yeah, I'd like to pay for that with Bitcoins.
It'll always. It's. I don't think it should ever go up or down in value.
I don't think that's how that works, Josh.
Yeah, I think it should remain.
that's how it
No,
sits,
it's going to
like
be a
it's-
static market, extremely static to the point where it doesn't move.
even real
it is
dollars
the
have a
definition
moving
of static. It doesn't matter how well the Australian dollar performs.
Realistically,
Our coin, our Beats coins,
Bitcoins.
sorry, Nicolaj, will always be worth 5 cents more.
realistically, I'm not going to lie. This kind of sounds a lot more like we're more worried about making like a loyalty program for our merchandise when people buy it. They're just like, yeah, buy this shirt for whatever much money, and
I tell you what, right?
you get 500 Bitcoins.
I tell you what, this is what's going to happen.
This is
I'm going to develop this. Whoever listens to this podcast goes and likes our Facebook page and comments on the status where I announce that this episode has gone live.
Yeah.
Right, so you got to go listen to it. And you come back and you
You
go,
get 2 Bitcoins.
yep, you will get
Otherwise known as
$2.10.
Australian.
Now,
Yeah.
hold on to them
it's got to be
because
They're static. And
No. They're static unless we decide that they're going to. It is a
sorry, not
highly,
how that works.
It is a
Josh.
highly exclusive,
You might want to
loosely
talk to
regulated market.
I think China are big on setting how their currencies
Yeah,
interact with
exactly.
other ones.
Here's
Let's
how
work
the
for China.
Bitcoins work. Get a Bitcoins. It's not worth much unless I say otherwise.
I say otherwise.
If I'm looking for a house,
We
it could
can
be worth
buy
anything.
your Beats coins back,
Can we?
but then it will be parity.
Wasn't it
What does that
already?
mean?
So if you want to bail, we're not going to pay
it's back
you
to
$1.05.
Australian- it's back to $1,
We're
is
going to
it?
pay you $1. But if you spend your Beats coins,
jeez.
I'm really confused.
Bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
Beats coins. If you spend, I'm
NCD
creating currency that I don't know how to pronounce. if you spend it on Neon City Daily merchandise, of which there is none, so hold on to it because it may or may not go up in value, but it definitely
You
won't.
could get a discount. You might not get a discount. We can't
We don't
say.
know. We can't. say.
No. So say we sell a T-shirt
Uh-huh.
for $20,
Right.
right? And if you buy it with Beats coins, it'll only cost you.
$20. Worth of Bitcoins.
Hold on.
How much Josh can do the maths in his head.
Hold on. How many fives in 10, 100?
You get it for
Dave, how many
$19.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere there.
It would either cost you 20 Australian dollars,
Yeah.
or if you use your Bitcoins.
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 Damn it! I don't know how to say it. It will only cost you. Oh, hold on. No. So there's 10 tens.
Yeah.
So there'd be 25s.
Yes.
So you've got but we don't have a 5.
No. So hold on. What's 20? No, wait.
Josh, just
No, just shut up for a sec. 25s is $2.
25s is one.
Sorry, no. Yeah. 25. Okay, hold on. If you had $20 of Beats coins, what's 20 times 5? Oh, it's 100.
Yes.
Josh is the guy in charge of our finances.
I see no one offering an answer, by the way. So, if you had 20 Beats coins, what's that worth? That's 20 times 5.
Just putting it out there, it might be zero. I just don't,
Yeah, but if we're going to go
don't
with
wanna
Josh's
squash this
theory,
too
if
early.
we have 20 Bitcoins,
Yeah.
they'd be worth $21.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're saving $1. It
No,
would
you're
cost
not.
you. No.
But we've only
If you needed. The only way to buy it is Australian dollars.
Yeah.
So you either pay 20 Australian dollars or the equivalent in Beats coins.
Yes.
How many Beat coins would you have to part with? 19.
Yeah, but that's still 20 Australian dollars worth of Bitcoins.
No,
Depends
it's
how much you bought them
technically
for.
less. Yeah, like it's
I
technically.
thought it was static and it was always.
Unless we, as a regulating body, as I've said, decide to change
a couple of cold ones and say, let's make it $6.
Yeah, that's it.
that's what I'm saying. If we buy it back, it'll always be at parity.
There might be some government departments going, might have to investigate.
No.
No, this is
We'll just make it
amongst
worth a
friends.
pound.
Yeah.
And
This is among friends. You can't be regulatory or regulated if it's among friends. It's a rule.
Oh,
Yeah, I
we are
looked it up.
friends with you all.
I looked it up in the book of law.
So anyway, look forward to Bitcoins.
look forward to Bitcoins.
We'll give you weekly updates.
We'll
Josh
get
is
Jamie to
workshopping
design
that
the
now.
coin.
Yeah, it's going to look like a Bitcoin, but it's going to have like a little Z at the end.
Now, will it be physical only, or do we get hard currency? I think it has to be.
Isn't that the
Isn't
same
physical
thing?
and hard the same?
Sorry, digital only or
Okay.
physical? I think it needs to be digital only.
Yeah, I think so because
Well, I figure if
there'll be
someone's
costs in
gonna-
creating a physical product.
I figure if someone's going to buy something off the website, we can't expect them to turn up with a sack of coins to give to
Can you
us.
imagine
I mean,
that
I'm
one
not
guy
going to
in
lie.
Sweden who
I
listens
would-
on his Alexa speaker?
Yeah, I would actually.
I want you to come and buy
actually kind of love for that to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Like, I want one of your t-shirts.
Oh, that's even
$20
easier there
in
because I can outsource the
Bitcoins.
whole creation to Jamie.
You're not paying me in Bitcoins though.
I will, but so every unique
You've just got to
Bitcoin,
make them
Are they artisanal?
they are bespoke.
made in small patches.
They are bespoke digital currency.
Jeez.
But every coin minted, aka drawn by Jamie, will have on it the value at which that it's worth
Which
at the
is
time of sale,
Same until we decide.
unless
I
we
was gonna
decide.
say what you said.
So if we really like someone, it's like, okay, this can be $1.10 worth of Bitcoins.
Well, I'm sold. This sounds like a good
Oh,
idea.
Yeah, there we go.
It's gonna pan out. I reckon. Yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Swimmingly
So I'm
for all
gonna
of us.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
involved.
we've got a T-shirt coming that I've started up again. By the way, getting the samples back.
Now, what
this
we
week.
need to do is we got to get Elon Musk to tweet hashtag Bitcoins and we're golden.
When you say
Bitcoins.
beat, are you saying?
BEET.
Oh,
Can we get more E's in there? Bitcoins.
Bitcoin. Nah,
Is it
One more?
Russian?
Can we get
Give a
one
shit.
more?
No, it's just Bitcoins. It's like Bitcoins, but it's Bitcoins.
Okay,
Bitcoins.
that's distinctive enough. I
How
would have
about
thought.
like BEIT?
Bitcoins.
Bitcoins. Bitcoins.
Do that too. It's the same pronunciation. That's all that matters.
Or we could constantly change the spelling of.
Yeah, well, I mean, we get to
What-
decide
alright,
how much they're worth.
not
Surely we can
confusing
What
enough.
if we
decide.
do an offshore and just call it like Buttcoins?
I mean, that's more in keeping with
Yeah, no,
style.
you're right. We'll keep it
Buttcoin.
Bitcoins with a Z.
So it's butt coins,
Bitcoins.
beat coins.
Bitcoins.
Okay.
Beat.
Now you're not allowed to Photoshop the coins when you get them to make them worth more. That's a rule. It's an honest. It's an honest.
Wait. Are you telling me that instead of using blockchain technology,
You will get a picture
we're selling
of a
fucking
coin.
JPEGs? That's not gonna work.
It will work. It'll be a right protected
Well,
file.
they'll be most secure. They'll be done in Flash. Very secure.
Very secure.
All we need is JPEGs, Jamie. It's the most easily minted coin in history.
There are 5 Bitcoins.
It's an honesty system. You can't copy and paste the JPEG, and you can't edit the file.
There's no such thing as an honor system.
There is.
The
Have you not seen those flowers at the side of the
Wall
road
Street-
that say just leave $5?
Wall Street Bets has taught me that an honor system is not a thing.
Wall Street in general.
Anyway.
There's no honor.
I think this is going to work. I'm going to follow it up.
All right. I still think
Okay.
blockchain would work better than JPEGs.
I don't know how blockchain works.
You said you did. Or you at least alluded to it heavily
Oh, no,
by
I have
saying
no
we'll make a
idea.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, I will make a Bitcoins by getting you to draw it.
One, that's not you making Bitcoins. That's me making Bitcoins.
No, it's me.
That's not Bitcoins.
I'm outsourcing. I am the creator, but I outsource some of the work.
Well, I'm going to charge you an hourly rate, and it's going to be in
I will pay you
Australian
in
dollars.
Bitcoins.
I was going to say, will it be Bitcoin?
That's just mean I just don't give you the Bitcoins. I draw them. I go, well,
Well,
that's
you
my
can keep
pay.
20 and give me one.
I'm making
But then,
5.
but given I'm the regulatory body, my one is worth more than your
I
20.
thought we were all the regular
Yeah.
body. What is this?
Yeah, but I have ad hoc
I'm
powers.
already sensing betrayal.
I have emergency powers.
So we're just creating our own physical
Wait, so-
currency.
wait,
right?
wait,
It's not
Basically,
actually
yeah,
digital
no,
anymore.
we're just
So
making
what's happened is we've
physical-
gone from making our own cryptocurrency to we're making our own physical currency. I'm making the
Which can
currency.
be easily
I
counterfeited.
named the currency, but you made the currency?
I never said it would be physical. Did I? I didn't
Well,
do that.
by asking him to just draw it and then send it out in JPEGs.
No. Draw it on your Wacom.
Where's the crypto element?
Yeah.
You can call it whatever you want.
All right, I'm starting to think. I'm out. I'm taking out my stocks in Bitcoins.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
no, the value's dropped now.
Nah,
You know, on
value
Shark
is-
Tank, they can't do that. They don't go, oh, no.
This ain't Shark Tank, Josh.
This is the real world.
Okay,
This
if
is
I
a
put
gaming
something
podcast,
together,
apparently.
if I put something together that's using actual blockchain
If
technology,
you put actual blockchain technology together, then yeah, we'll do Bitcoins.
all right. Well, the last 15 minutes has probably been for nothing because I'm not going to do that.
Next week on Pooping or Productive, I talked about making my own cryptocurrency. Not pooping, I hope.
I'll probably think about it while pooping.
I was talking about now, but
Oh,
yeah,
I'll probably Wikipedia blockchain technology.
Yeah, it's probably easy, right?
Yeah.
oh, it must be.
Well, there are many,
everyone else is doing
There are
it.
many altcoins out
Yeah.
there. Everyone's done it.
Like, come on, it can't be that hard.
and you've got an army of children out there; they can always work
Yeah.
on it for you.
Yeah, kids are really smart.
Well, I've already got them aside doing the t-shirts.
They children pick up coding way quicker than adults. So you'd be like instead of the bedtime story, I'm reading you how to create blockchain.
For dummies.
Blockchain for dummies. Nice.
I think it's winning.
It's
Wow.
not even there. It's
I can't
real.
believe you guys have such little faith.
Ponder that statement.
yeah. had to
We're
let
all
that
winning here
settle
at Neon
for the
City
minute.
Daily. Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're going to do our cooking show this month.
Yeah.
Yep. This will be out early Feb. So by the time this episode is out,
It'll be sometime later.
Doesn't Nick need to have a built house for that, or are you doing it here?
no, we'll do
We're
it
gonna
here.
do it here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do it
alright.
here. We
My
have
house isn't
a
far
bespoke
off, so.
kitchen ready to go.
You're not. I'm not. Just go.
Bespoke
Not
is the
arguing
word.
with it.
Okay.
Tepid.
We'll go. We'll
Point.
Tepidly bespoke.
Have you got any ideas as to what we're going to cook first?
Yes.
Bitcoins.
Bitcoins. Would you like to see my Bitcoins?
I would like Jamie to draw the Bitcoins.
It's just-
And then you go to the shop ready to prepare for the cooking show.
Trying to pay with Bitcoins.
and see if
Pay
they will,
with Bitcoins.
see if they will accept it.
It's worth $1.05 Australian.
That's right.
I promise.
I promise.
And it's static unless I say otherwise.
So that comes to $33.
that's-
Well, that's good because this coin is worth $33.
Okay, so let's actually. I want to put this out there on the podcast. We're going to do a cooking show. We're going to do it soon.
Yeah.
Do we want, or do people want to see us actually doing the shop for the ingredients, or do they just want us to cook?
I'd say
Because
just cook.
I kind of want people to like because I almost
You want to be
feel
with
like,
us on the journey.
yeah, like I was gonna say, do
I
you
think-
want to be there with us on the journey?
I think if you're doing if you're purchasing the food from the shop and you want to show that, it's just a quick montage, just like some happy music.
Oh, yeah.
You go and
Unless something hilarious happens in the shop.
yeah, like if someone tries to
poops
pay in
himself.
Bitcoins.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why you said try, but anyway.
but I think for the most
I
part,
said Josh shits himself and everyone glossed over it, so it's
we
okay.
just know it's true. So, but for the most part, I think that you want to go without showing the purchasing of the ingredients because you run through the ingredients anyway. Unless you're going on like a big hard to get it, like if you need a
Unless you
live
make the shopping,
octopus,
yeah.
right?
If you make the shopping trip interesting, like let's put Nick in a supermarket he's never been in before and blindfold him.
because like no one wants to see someone
I ended
wander
up getting
around.
arrested, and you fucking know it. Like
No one
something
wants-
would happen.
No one wants to see someone wandering around a supermarket looking for salt. You know,
Untrue.
Like
If it was Nick, I'd watch it.
I would skip.
Oh,
I would skip
What
through
if
the
I'm
salt.
complaining the whole time?
that's probably going to happen anyway.
Like we
That's
get it. You
gonna
don't know where the salt is.
He would find it hard to get salty then.
Oh no, this first dish is going to be pretty salty.
Well, that's good. So, have we talked about? I can't remember what details I put out there last week.
I'm pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that we were going to pair them with games.
Yeah, so like a wine pairing,
Yeah.
it's a game pairing. It's a genius idea, trademark, copyright, now on City Daily.
That was come up. I think we came up with that with the Hungry Jack's car park in Launceston.
We did. We did
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
And we won't talk about what else we came up with
No,
on that trip.
I think everyone already knows.
Because
I
people
think
might
that's
steal the
already come
genius
up.
idea that Nick came up with.
I know, right?
It's going to be
This isn't
them
like
playing
installing
games with hookers.
I thought it was installing Grindr when you're in like a hotel toilet to see who around you was gay.
Josh has been doing that for far longer.
But they're only gay for the stay. That's my point.
Going for the stay. I'm glad you give it a tagline too. That's good.
Oh, it's classic prison lingo.
Which you've been to.
Check Grinder in the prison.
Just as he
Everyone
drives past,
comes up.
he's seeing
Say
how
what?
many
Yeah,
phones are in there.
Yeah. Notifications never stop.
Everyone's on their phone getting those do noises or whatever they are. I can't remember.
So much soap on the ground. Yeah, so what would you like? So
You say so much soap on the ground, and I'm just like, because the prisoners set up a slip and slide. It's every day. Just,
so we need to think of games, and maybe we throw this out to the community.
Spyro the Dragon.
Why did you say that?
You thought of a game.
I came up with a game.
Oh, that would pair well with a salty dish.
League of Legends.
Are there any other descriptors?
it's
Is it salty?
It's a little
Is
bit
it-
hot.
So
and
as
it's-
in spicy?
Yeah, it's
Like
a little bit
sexy?
spicy. I'm not going to say that's not a word that I
Crash
use for it,
Bandicoot.
but it's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit salty.
Yeah.
And it's got some heft to it.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 3 sounds like a really good one for this. 'Cause you
So,
get to play as Coco.
okay, so if you had to pick a keyword, though, it'd be salty.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But then we're going to go heft and a bit of spice.
Yeah. Yeah. So we if the community has a game that they think fits those proponents,
Yeah.
we'll see how we feel.
And
about
so
it.
what'll happen is someone will sit down and they will taste your dish
That's fine.
and play the game
okay.
while tasting. Now, the dish will be fed to them because they'll be concentrating on playing the game.
Right.
Okay?
So you're going to need to like not only set up the recording gear for the kitchen, you're also going to need to set up a system with a capture card.
We'll just have
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
when Josh
that's
was
fine.
playing Outlast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Then
fine.
everyone can see his wife creep up on him again.
No, I think it's winning.
It's gonna.
It's up there with Bitcoins.
It is. It's
Yeah.
right there with Bitcoins. But I am excited to do this cooking show.
This-
So it's coming up.
And like the food will be static. And
And you can't edit it
unless we decide it won't
unless we
be.
decide it's not static.
Now, I probably can't eat it because anything
You're gonna
spicy
eat it.
goes right through.
You're gonna eat it.
Anything goes right
All
through
of
you.
us, all of us are gonna eat it.
Okay.
That's how
Well,
this works.
so they're the keywords that people have to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Going
Salty.
through.
First and foremost, salty, heft, bit of spice.
Yep.
What game does that conjure up in your mind? You may need to think about games in a slightly different light than you're used to, but just
Just go for
picture those words, come up with a game. We will then play that game.
it. Take
Dead-
a look at it.
Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball.
That was actually one of the first things I thought of. But yeah,
I can see where the heft comes in.
And the
Yeah,
salt.
and the
Have you ever
salt.
tried playing volleyball in that game? It's bullshit.
it is very spicy.
All right, so that's the one to beat then, I think. Now, I think,
yeah.
all right, because I know where this is going to go, right?
no.
Some very devout community members are going to get in there and they're going to come up with games that they just want to see us play that aren't necessarily anything to do with the food.
I mean, I
You
don't
just
know,
want
I'm
man.
something
not
to
going
make
to
you
play
play Outlast.
Outlast.
I feel like
Outlast
Outlast is pretty spicy.
It's
There's some
not a
hefty
spicy game.
boys in
It's not
there.
hefty,
You
and
got
it's
very.
not-
Yeah, every
All right,
time we bring it up, you get very salty.
We're talking over ourselves, guys.
I think there needs to be some correlation between the food and the game.
That's why I said we can get.
Got to
the,
tell a story.
Now,
Yeah, we can get
I
the
guess the
comments.
point I'm trying to reach is salty. The obvious choice is League of Legends. You said we're all going to play the game.
I mean,
If it
so
pairs.
Sea of Thieves is salty.
Dave,
very salty.
it's very
Dave,
sea
what are you
salty.
doing? Literally just glossed over a moment where we may be able to make people play League of Legends.
No.
And this is the point I was trying to make.
See, I was actually debating about whether or not we end up with a fighting game. There's a lot of salt involved.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
salt.
I'd get pretty
I mean,
salty. pretty
there's a lot
quickly.
of fighting in League of Legends. It must be.
No, but they don't have a thing called the salty run back in League of Legends.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes they do.
Well, they took it from fighting game community.
Yeah, so I was going to say they took it from the fighting game community.
So
The children understand.
yeah, the
know.
children are inside and getting rowdy. So we'll wrap this up.
Yeah,
but
I'll do the
We'll
signal.
give
Yeah.
them some,
The wrap
some
it up.
bitcoins and they'll be quiet
Yeah.
because they'll be so excited.
so yeah, look.
What if we got Josh's wife to bake us some
I think
Bitcoin?
they
She,
just killed a child.
she cooks like she bakes fairly regularly. If she could bake us some Bitcoins.
No, she burnt the last muffin. She went to cook.
Doesn't matter.
I've
You
lost
don't
all
need, you're not
faith.
going to eat the bitcoins. You're going to spend them.
What are you going to make them out of? What if you
Beets.
want to put them in the
You
bank?
make them out of beets.
It's going to be something that no.
You slice up a beet, you laminate it, you got a bitcoin.
I don't even know what a beet is, but I know it's a horrible idea.
You don't know what a beet is?
No.
It's a root vegetable.
Okay.
Like,
Bit dirty.
Have you heard of beetroot?
The red stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a beet.
It's a beet.
The red stuff.
Why don't you call it the same thing?
Because it's a Dave, just handle this.
Some people I have someone I know who calls them red beets.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm going to buy a tomato and then, but it's also known as kubuma.
As a tomato.
But different countries call different things. Different
But
dishes
we're in
have different
Australia.
names.
Just pick the Australian. Anyway,
Beetroot. It's a
beetroot.
beet.
So beetroot is just the red stuff that makes you
Yeah.
wee red.
Yeah, it's the red stuff, Josh.
It's a pretty broad term, red stuff.
It is.
Not to be
You might
confused
wanna-
with
It's
tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
It's the red stuff that stains really
Yes,
quickly.
it's the
You've
stain
stabbed
stuff.
me. My beats are coming out.
Yeah, and I had beetroot juice once, and I did pee red, and I thought I was dying.
Nice.
Okay.
Very cool. And you could do that with beet coins now.
Can you bake beetroot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
sure.
bake any vegetable.
This is why the
You can put it in a
cooking
chocolate
show
cake.
is going to be a mess.
It makes a nice moist
like
chocolate
I'm
cake.
saying, because obviously beetroot stains a little bit. So slice it up, laminate it, perfect. Put it in your wallet. Take
I
it
feel like
anywhere.
this is why we need to film the supermarket segment, because many a time I have been sent to the supermarket to buy things that Jess wants. I have no idea. What did she get me? That she wanted
Once
a
again-
capsicum once, and I bought a tomato.
See that Nick just headbutt the microphone in disbelief.
Yeah, I just couldn't take that one.
Look, you could do a supercut of all the times you don't know what a thing is. But
That'd be a long video.
I don't want to
friend.
be on like the journey of you walking down an aisle going, "Is this a tomato?" And someone tells you it's a pineapple, and you're like, "What's that?"
I know what a pineapple is.
Do you?
So anyway,
He's not going to elaborate.
productive episode.
It was. All right.
All right, guys. Well, until next time, I've been Jamie,
I've been Nick.
I'm in Josh.
I'm still Dave.
and stay tuned for the chance to get your own beetroots. I mean, beet coins.
Bitcoins.
Beetcoins, beetroots.
Bitcoins.
It's literally the
Beetcoins.
same thing now.
No,
But remember,
you have
no-
been literally enunciating the beat.
Bitcoins.
You can't just suddenly take that out.
Beet.
And remember, everyone that's listening up to
Bitcoins.
this point, if you can think of a game that matches up with it being salty, hefty, and a little bit spicy.
Yes. And
Such a
come
big
back.
one.
Make sure you comment.
Come
Yeah.
back and comment on, so you
The
can
post
add us
where
on
this is
Twitter
being put on,
or
yeah.
Facebook, that you have listened to the episode. In fact, the keyword,
That's how we'll know.
the keyword will be Bitcoins. If you come back and comment,
Hashtag Bitcoins.
if you come back and
Dead or Alive
comment
Extreme 2.
Bitcoins, then you will get one of the first newly minted, fresh off the press,
Slice from a beetroot. beet
Delicious cryptocurrency.
yet to be
Bitcoin.
determined physical or
May
digital
not happen.
Bitcoins. And you don't want to miss that.
You can trust us. It sounds like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Toodles.